Okay, so some of you asked to show some of the techniques I'm using in my finger drumming. So I didn't really prepare any tutorial, but just a few random things I've played in this clip. So to start with, the layout of the drum set is all oriented to have your hands pretty much like in natural position. So I use the snare drum in the middle because for me it's like more intuitive. And I have sets of percussion such as hats, which I can easily like make rolls. And this symmetry allows you to kind of make this kind of so basically all these techniques, if you're a drummer or just a nerd like me, you probably know a paradiddle. So the paradiddle is like if you spread the paradiddle across your hands, it would be just but when you spread it among the fingers, you get all kind of interesting patterns, such as and just like throwing this pattern all over the drum rack gives you all kind of random interesting ideas, as well as just making like simple. I have a delay on this snare drum. I like to play with a delay. It's another thing. It gives you So another thing is many times you wish to play some tom, so it sounds nice when you double it with a hat. Same with cymbals, and this is why also I duplicate my bass drums and snare drums, so I can access them. So for instance, I have the bass drum duplicates here, and also it's really fun to do stuff like this, like just. Which it is causing some phaser, like if you hear, which is kind of nice actually, but sometimes it's annoying. So if you want to avoid that, you can set the drum rack mode to be exclusive, like choke groups. So okay, so just to recapitulate some techniques. So the basic groove. Okay, I have the delay, I will play it in the same tempo. So I have the open hats here. And regarding the breaks, so it's basically mostly or maybe even, which then you get to very interesting time divisions, because it's actually a dotted knot which is divided by 3, and in this hand by 2, so it gives you this interesting time divisions which are completely off grid actually. Another thing with the drum rack is that you can really just bang it as like really natural as you would with hand percussion, but you would need to tweak it a little bit to be a dynamic, like sensitive. So I'm using the this plugin. It's not a plugin. It's Ableton tension. It's in the download link. The whole drum rack is in the download link, so you can check out which instruments I use in every cell. But basically, I'm creating either layers of samples. I'm not sure what I did here, or I'm making some modulation based on the velocity. Another thing to mention is that the drum rack is pretty buggy, and it's many times triggering unwanted notes. So I'm using sometimes a gate, MIDI gate, to solve this. But in this gig, I didn't have to do this because this carpet is absorbing all this many times this kind of unwanted ghost notes. Yeah, so that's it. I hope to make a series of tutorials like more oriented towards drum rack creation and how to make like MIDI mapping to velocity and how to create really dynamic instruments. So stay tuned.